Welcome back. Chicken fillets are quick and easy to prepare and are really versatile. Pan frying them to perfection can seem like a challenge, but there is tried and tested method which Helene has used for many years. Plus, she has 3 different tasty ways you can use them to add to your lunchbox. Not 1, not 2,
3.
but 3. Let's talk. What are we doing? Chicken breasts.
A chicken breast can be one of those elements or ingredients that people say, I never make them.
Yeah.
They're tough and dry and tasteless.
Which is how I make my chicken most of the time.
Chicken is not the problem. You just said it. The chicken is not the problem, the cook is the problem.
Right.
The cooking method. Let's not be personal. The cooking method is the problem. So if you overcook them,
Right.
there's no fat or skin or anything that can contribute. So the secret is you need to fry them on both sides and then reduce your heat so that they just gently simmer. I like to add a liquid to it so that rooibos tea, little bit of white wine.
Where are we adding the liquid, though? Are we like
No,
adding it to the pan?
first pan frying them, yes, and then as you reduce your heat, then you put the liquid in, and you can choose whatever flavor profile you're going to go with. If I wanted to add it to the slaw, I could use orange juice because that would be beautiful with the slaw and the ginger and the soy sauce.
I see.
Over there, we're going to add it to strawberries, so then maybe I would add apple juice or something, as I say, a little bit of white wine or rooibos tea that will complement those flavors. So I always start with the presentation side of the fillet first. Leave it to brown, turn it over, brown it on the other side. Then I add my liquid and you can put a lid on. So while that's happening...
I mean, what would be the ideal time for that? Because, as I said, it's easy to overcook. What would be the ideal time for
I wouldn't
chicken
fry them for more than sort of 3 minutes on a side. And then once you've put the lid on, maybe another 3 or 4 minutes. Because remember, they thin.
Yeah.
It's not a thick steak like that.
Yeah.
And it's not so as solid as red meat. So if you put a lid on and you basically steam them for the last few minutes, very quick.
Okay,
10, 12 minutes is way too long.
I can hear that.
So, Helene, a lot of people are skeptical with chicken, right? Because, you know,
Yeah.
you want to be getting sick, you want to make sure it's cooked just well. So when you say like 3 minutes, some people are feelers. You're like, okay, it feels done now.
That's a good way to do it. Or if I have varying thicknesses, then I will cut through the thickest fillet to see, because I am going to shred it or slice it in any
Anyway,
way.
yeah.
So that you just make sure that it doesn't have a pink middle.
Awesome.
So while this is frying, we've got 2 salads here, so you guys can help me.
I already
assemble them.
started cutting them, halving them, yeah?
Yeah.
so productive.
Sharing is caring there.
Sharing is caring.
I say.
Pass me a
So
bar.
you are having a different salad here with strawberries, which is a beautiful combination with chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
Cucumber, lettuce, some green beans, and then a homemade dressing with mustard and apple cider vinegar. So you've got fruity flavors, something light, a little bit of saltiness, so you could toss that in there.
Oh, definitely.
On this side, we've got a completely different flavor profile with cabbage. It's like a slaw,
Yes.
but with no mayonnaise.
All right. It's giving me Asian vibes.
Yes. So this is a beautiful soy sauce and ginger dressing that you can toss in there. And when you're done, you can just add some black and white sesame seeds, coriander, and then you can toss that through. And these are both wholesome,
Let me get on with that.
colourful, beautiful lunch boxes. You could also just pack them, the chicken breast fillets, with a starch like the corn that we have there, and the some baby tomatoes or carrots, and a nice dipping
How's our
sauce.
chicken doing?
It's starting to get some nice colour here.
Oh, it's starting
and you
to
can
brown.
also see how it changes colour as it cooks.
Yeah, I'm not a meal preppy person. I like to cook everything on the same day.
No, but I think it's so important because these days we cook and then there's such a lot of food wastage,
Yes.
you know, and this is like really stretching it, which is fantastic.
But even if you want to cook in the moment, then you can still be creative with your elements and your flavor profiles to not have to eat the chicken the same way
Every day.
Every day.
So now, Helene, if you were using the liquid, like the tip with the liquid,
Yes.
would you be putting it at this point, like whatever it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I were to press on these fillets, I can see that they're still quite bouncy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want them to have a bit of color. So yeah, then I can add, and I've seasoned them on the one side. I'm going to season this side, and then one can reduce the heat and add the
I think
liquid.
mine looks amazing.
Did you add some dressing?
100%. I started with dressing and I ended with dressing.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
See, it's your mind.
But that's the secret, though. You know, if you're hosting people and you're making a salad, the secret is to put the dressing at the bottom of the bowl and then assemble your salad. And then when your guests come, you
Toss.
mix everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget the coriander. That's absolutely delicious with this dressing. And you may lend him some sesame seeds if you feel like
If I feel like it.
because that will also go beautifully with the strawberries. But
Helene, because we don't have much time on telly,
yes,
can we just show our viewers what it now looks like? Because it's golden. It's not there yet, but it's
Yeah,
getting
they
there.
get the
I were
idea.
to add liquid now and reduce my heat, add liquid and put a lid on, then that's going to literally just steam for a minute or two.
Okay.
And the chicken you have on your salads was prepared in the same way. So
I love it. I love it
Easy.
because it's easy ingredients that you get at home.
Right.
It's easy to maintain. It's easy to make. And the way you're doing it seems like it's going to be an easy cleanup as well.
Oh, absolutely. The secret is not to overheat the pan from the start because then you burn it and struggle and yeah. So
Well,
golden.
thank you so much, Helene, for your time and effort and for this lovely idea how you can actually stretch. I mean, 3 lunchboxes, that would be so helpful for my kids. And it just also made me realize I thought it was just for bodybuilders. This is for anybody.
Anybody.
Because it's healthy.
It tastes really good. I mean, it's so difficult for me to comment right now because I have my mouth full.
Enjoy it.
But this
Enjoy it.
crunchy salad is delicious.
Oh man,
The
this
chicken is
all
wow.
looks so delicious and just goes to show that a few simple ingredients, you got a delicious protein-packed lunch that's anything but ordinary. To get this recipe, head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Remember, you can catch a repeat of this show Sunday at 8:30 a.m. and we see you next week, Tuesday.
Nada Feel Good production.